10 Christmas foods that cannot miss on the holiday table. Which traditional Italian products are typical of Christmas? The Italian food and wine tradition, we know, is among the richest in the world. Each region, each area has its typical products, linked to centuries-old traditions and recipes that are lost back in time. This cultural heritage is still found in many different products that continue these traditions, enrich and pass on the flavors and taste, perhaps with small reinterpretations in a modern way. The period of the Christmas holidays, in particular, is really very rich in typical foods and dishes that are consumed in the weeks around Christmas and at the turn of the new year. Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Before we start, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel if you enjoyed this video, and keep watching to discover which traditional Italian products are typical of Christmas. Carefully selecting high-quality gastronomic products and artisanal production, also linked to the holiday season, but not only many Italian shops offer food and wine baskets ideal as Christmas present. They are certainly successful gifts for friends, relatives, or employees who will be appreciated and enjoyed during this period. But what foods cannot just miss on the Christmas table of Italians? 1. Lentils, traditionally consumed during the New Year's Eve dinner, together with the inevitable cotechino. They are not only a traditional dish, but also a hearty dish. Eating lentils immediately after midnight is a symbol of good luck since Roman times. For their shape, they were in fact compared to rattling coins, and their nutritional values were already known then. 2. Cotechino or Zampone, the typical main dish to accompany lentils, but also to a lighter puri. These are foods consumed mainly between Christmas and New Year. The substance is the same coarsely ground lean and fat meat, but changes the casing. Pig's front leg for the paw, casing natural or artificial for the cotechino. 3. Tortellini, a rough and thin artisan Emilian pasta with manual closing. There may be different fillings, but the typical one of mode in it contains Parma ham, Parmesan cheese, cooked meat, and bologna mortadella, a dish consumed on holidays since the Middle Ages because of its rich and refined ingredients and typically eaten in broth as a first-course Christmas. 4. Panettone or Pandoro, they are the typical sweets of the holidays. The Veronese Pandoro, fluffy and soft, or the Milanese Panettone with raisins and candied fruit, but also made in many different variations, for example without raisins or candied fruit, but with chocolate drops. They are the classic desserts that, accompanied by a glass of sparkling wine or champagne, close the meals of Christmas and New Year. 5. Torrone and Mandorlato nougat or almond, other typical sweets of this period, consumed at the end of the meal together with chocolate. Pandoro and Panettone are made with honey and sugar, then stuffed with almonds, but also with nuts, peanuts, hazelnuts. Nougat and almond are the classic end of the meal of the Christmas period, very sweet but crunchy texture. The nougat has a very ancient tradition, dating back to Roman times. The almond was born in the area of Cologna Veneta in the province of Verona at the time of the Serenissima Republic of Venice, a typical dessert with a centuries-old history. 6. Zabaglione, egg liqueur with an intense and particular taste, is mainly consumed during the Christmas period, especially at the end of a meal. It dates back to very distant times. Its presence is witnessed at least from the Middle Ages in Italy, but it has spread widely in the Anglo-Saxon world. The famous eggnog, very similar to the Italian Zabaglione. 7. Sparkling wine or champagne. Sparkling wines perfect for celebrating Christmas together or the arrival of midnight and the New Year. Every year millions of hectoliters are consumed, both of Italian sparkling wine and French champagne. Bubbles are ideal to follow the dessert and toast in company, but in reality they are good to accompany the whole meal if made with raw fish, for example. 8. Salami cured meat. How to start a Christmas dinner or lunch if not with a robust appetizer. Especially in some regions, this is one of the main moments of the meal, so the appetizer presents many typical foods. last but not the least, a wide selection of meats of the area but not only. We then find the hams, cooked and raw, such as Parma and San Daniele, the cup, the culatolo, the morte della Bologna, the many different types of salami felino, seasoned hunter salami, bacon, and other traditional salami. 9. Capon. The main dish of the Christmas lunch varies depending on the tradition and the geographical area. One of the most common is always the stuffed capon roast. Typical of the Emilian tradition, it is a dish spread throughout Italy, perfect for celebrating the sumptuousness of family holidays. 10. Fish. The fish dishes are consumed especially during the Christmas Eve dinner, but they can also be an excellent base for the New Year's Eve dinner. From appetizers based on fish to the typical Panettone of southern cuisine, through elaborate and refined delicacies such as bottarga. The ranking shows once again that Italians at Christmas love traditions at the table, and they much prefer to play it safe with recipes already known and tested rather than experimenting. That's all for today. Thank you for watching this video. Let us know the topic that we must cover in our next videos, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell icon to never miss out any of our latest updates. Have a great Christmas eating Italian food, and see you later.